Hat or no hat? That's the real question. Hey, everybody. I don't know, every time I shave, it just, my look changes. I don't know what's going on. I have a question for you. What are your regulating techniques, whether you're autistic yourself or you have a kid with autism, what are your regulating techniques? There we go. Hey, you! Hi, B. Welcome home. Braylee went out to be with Caitlin today for a little bit. You have a good time? Good time? Yeah, she's just having a chip snack. Chip snack! She went out to a shoe shop. Well, she didn't really shoe shop. She just tried on some shoes. It was the first time I've ever seen her try that type of shoe. Caitlin shared some pictures. That was quite entertaining to watch and see. But it was really good to see Braylee get out today and come back in a good mood because nighttime has been not like that lately. She's been having hard bedtimes. We don't know why. We didn't really change anything that I know of.
She's not going out as much.
Yeah, she isn't going out as much. I think that's a big part of it. And then the regulation. I think part of it is the scissors. The obsession with scissors happened. Like, if she gets too much of something that she enjoys a ton, it becomes an obsession. And that obsession becomes a problem.
I wouldn't even say obsession as much as like a fixation.
Fixation,
makes
obsession.
It sound negative, you know? Like,
Well, it kind of turns into a negative because she gets upset and angry about it, like, because she's so, I don't know, it almost is compulsive if you think about it. It's really hard for her to get past not having something, in this case, the scissors. But I think we're finally getting past that. Me even saying the word yesterday, if I mentioned that word, yeah, if I mentioned that word, she would be coming after me, thinking I have them, and it's resulted in some tantrums / meltdown situations, and she definitely had some punching and kicking and stomping and just really aggressive. Stacy got hit a bunch. I got hit a couple times. Bedtimes have been really hard, you know. But the reason I mention this stuff, when we come into things like this, is that a mosquito? When we come into things like this, we talk about sensory regulation and techniques for sensory regulation for Braylee. And we have one right now that works. Sometimes other things work, sometimes other things don't work. Right now, nothing besides this one thing works for sensory regulation. Like, we've tried her normal go-tos and they just don't work. We tried all of her go-tos, but they're just not working except for one. And that is music. Specifically, Avril Lavigne. It seems like once we start playing Avril Lavigne for her, she like instantly calms. She gets on her swing. I'm gonna show you the swing that she uses in a little bit, and it just regulates her. Her music. It's interesting because other types of music, we've tried different music and different songs and stuff, but it's Avril Lavigne every time is the music right now. That's not long ago. I'd say maybe a year or two ago. It was 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots was the music for her. And you're probably sitting here thinking, wait a minute. Whoa, you're talking here and you're showing this. You have this fence in the background. What's this fence? This wasn't here before. Yeah, the fence put in. It is here. The fence has been done. It's completed. Really didn't take that long. I'm switching subjects really quick, but I realize I'm pretty much done with talking about the sensory stuff. Real quick before I move on to the fence, what are sensory regulation tools or techniques that you use? I'd love to see them and love to hear about them. yeah, we'll talk about sensory regulation techniques and stuff like that. I only mentioned one. I only mentioned music, Avril Lavigne. Isn't this fence? Isn't this fence like... It's a fence. One thing you may have noticed is the fence cuts out something. It cuts out the playhouse. The spider infested playhouse. It's cut out. It's not up in our yard. I mean, it's still, we still own it and everything, of course. Like, it's still here. But now it's officially like, it's like a backyard now. Is that a tick? No, I thought that was a tick. We come up from the garage here, and on the other side, actually, it goes all the way down through the woods here. And then, as you can barely see, we have another side there, connects to our neighbor's fence. So, pretty big yard. Pretty big yard. We have a lot of plans. I don't necessarily like the corner up in here. It's like an odd angle there. So I think eventually we're gonna straighten it out, and then maybe even cut back and include our playhouse in the future. The reason why it's cut out this time is because we're limited. We were limited to a certain square feet. We couldn't. We wanted to keep it within the fence line, but we just couldn't right now. Maybe next summer we can. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's a lot of talking. Woo-wee! I'm gonna start a fire. That brush needs to go before it kills that grass. My goal is to make everything within the fence, like everything the light touches. I want to make this yard like I want to make the grass nice. I'm gonna make it like a yard. I mean, it is a yard, I guess. Anyways, fire time. Oh wait, before I start the fire, I gotta get my Asa inspired axe that I got. So much better than that trimmer chainsaw thing that I have. Oh, while I'm over here, I might as well show you the swing. How about that? Which is also a great, fantastic tool technique for sensory regulation for Braylee. It really does make her days better. It's been used so much. I think this is actually one of the greatest purchases that we've made as far as sensory regulation goes since we've been in this house. You may have seen it before. I know you've seen it before if you've watched more than one video. This is the one. We call it the Ozark swing. I'm actually gonna sit down here. Oh, yes! Ouch. Oh, I think this is made for a kid though. I don't really fit in it well. Yep. It'll work.